There have been really impressive innovations made for the VR world, so let's take a look at some of the best VR gadgets. At number 5, the Manus VR. You can finally smash all those VR objects with a pair of virtual gloves. Each finger contains 2 sensors which track movement, so your hands are projected into the VR world. And it's a really neat method for VR interaction, and it's even been used for NASA space training. Apparently there's even a haptic feedback system, so vibrations can be felt in each hand. However, these gloves are really expensive and they start at over $1,000. At number 4, the Hypersuit. One particular gadget takes VR immersion to the next level. Known as the Hypersuit, this exoskeleton contraption imitates 3D space. It works by having a number of sensors to detect your movement, along with a dedicated operating system to make it work with your VR headset. So you can feel like you're either riding a bike, swimming, or even flying through the air. Now it sounds crazy and fun, but unfortunately this product is only in a prototype phase. The company which actually created the Hypersuit is also working on other cool projects, including an immersion VR room and a personal AR tube cabin. At number 3, the T-HR3. One of my favorite VR gadgets comes from Toyota. You basically strap yourself into this thing and you can remotely control a very advanced humanoid robot. Flexible joint controls manage and restrain the machine's force of contact, while whole body coordination and balance control takes over stabilization of the robot. So basically this means that it's really easy to control and it has excellent maneuverability. The possibilities are endless with remote VR, and it can be utilized in dangerous scenarios where it might be too dangerous for a human, such as defusing bombs or even working in the vacuum of space. Now for me, I would personally like a giant robot which can rip through metal and concrete, but there's only one prototype for now. At number 2, the Neurable. Can we reach to a point where VR is completely controlled by thought alone? Well, one company has branched into this realm by creating a brain-computer interface. It typically takes around 10 minutes to get trained and accustomed to this device, but I am a little bit skeptical on that claim, and I do think that this device will require quite a bit of focus and discipline to actually make it work. There is one VR game already created for this brain-controlled device, and it apparently works quite well. And there are also plans to implement this into augmented reality. The question lies within the level of complexity you can achieve with this brain interface, and it may never replace the good old hand controllers. Regardless, it's a very innovative device which may create its own type of game genre. Before we get to number 1, I just want to talk about one product which may soon make a big appearance in the VR world. It's called the Tesla Suit, no affiliation with the car company, and apparently it gives a full body feedback system, so users have a sense of touch through electrostimulation. There are virtually no limits to the suit, with no pun intended, and it can mimic wind, water, heat, cold, and force. But I'm a little bit skeptical that this Kickstarter campaign can actually make this type of suit, so like everything else on Kickstarter, we'll just have to wait and see. At number 1, the ZED Mini. Built for the Vive and Rift, this is an add-on which turns the real world into an immersive fantasy. It does this by utilizing 2 long-range depth cameras, which gives a stereoscopic view. The device maps data in real time and tracks its own position in surrounding 3D space. So this means that virtual objects will fly around your walls and furniture, making games seem very realistic. For right now, it's capable of 2K resolution at 60 frames per second, and can map up to an impressive 40 feet away. The Mini is currently listed for $450, and it comes with a few plugins for creating virtual objects, along with a mini game. So what's your favorite VR add-on? Let me know in the comments section, please like the video if you enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe to my channel.